Welcome back to more Nexomon Extinction, everybody, the second post-game video of this Let's Play. So in the last episode we went around and got all the greater drakes, aka dragons. Pretty interesting. In this episode, I'm going to be going around the world getting all of OMNICRON'S children, which is basically the rest of these quests right over here. As you can see, there's Ventra, Nadine, Merida, Zeta, Grunda, and Dina. This is separate, 536, but the first 6 quests here are actually these spirits. So once again, you need at least 25 of each or of their respective shards. I actually do have the numbers. I have to grind up the nature shard a little bit, but make sure you go around the world, have at least 25 of the 6 regular elements. You need these. These 2 I don't believe matter, Phantom and Mine, but these you do need at least 25 each. So let's go ahead and do that. And 2 of them are obvious. That's this one, which is Ventra's plus Fenrir's. So let's go ahead and head over here. Here's the guy. This is the Tomb of Ventra, the primordial tyrant of the Tempest. I require 25 Tempest shards. Do you have them? If you fail to capture Ventra, I'll need another 25 shards, so you better be prepared, Shiny. Alright, let's do it. Here we go. So one of the things that I should probably do is, because here's the thing. I have 6 golden Nexa traps, and there's 6 of these, which is perfect. But there's also Vados, and like, can you use a golden Nexa trap on Vados? I'm pretty sure you can, right? So I want to actually hold off on one of those, which means I would have to capture one of these the regular way. My, did you miss me, Shining? A new age is about to begin with you as your new ruler. Quite right, I am eager to see the world that you create, King of Monsters. Give me a glimpse. Here we go. Alright, so what I should probably do... let me see here. 12% chance to capture. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna capture you the regular way. I chose you. Oh god, it's gonna be crazy. So I have to do some damage, right? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, you heal. Are you serious? Well, in that case, I have a better idea. Alright, so my food is gonna be really effective if I use... Well, I know what I'm going to do, because I got 17 of these, so I'm going to use the ultimate meal and give you that. Really enjoyed it. Because you're going to probably heal. What I'm going to do... Whoops. No. Got to up that chance more. I'm going to just give you 2 of these. That should improve it more, right? Okay, my Solace is dead. Who cares? I'm going to do... I'm going to send Lumray out. Can you burn? You can inflict bind. Don't even, just attack. Here, get some damage in there. Is that good enough? 55%, honestly, I think that's fine. This goes up to 60%, but I have wind Nexa traps. 72%. Wow, and that's what, oh my god, that's just with feed plus, oh, that's amazing. Here we go. Hopefully this works. There's a high chance, but let's see. It did work. There we go. That wasn't bad, actually. It was honestly pretty simple. It almost makes me want to catch another one like that. But the second daughter of King Omnicron, as the primordial winged tyrant of the Tempest, she was the very reason humans feared to look up at the sky. She once took the form of a woman called Nadine, but her disguise could barely hold her malevolent aura. Alright, let's go ahead and send you to storage. And I'm going to go ahead and cut... Well, actually, let's see what else is said here. You did it, Shiny. You captured Ventra. A fearsome tyrant. She will be quite the asset. Alright. And that's it. Sounds good. Okay, so here in Ignitia, this is basically right where Mulsummer was, way back in the early game. If you just simply head directly south, we get taken to this place with the shrine. Gotta not fight that guy. We're gonna go in here, because we're going to encounter the next one. Okay, so here's you again. You're probably going to say the same thing. Summon Fona, the primordial tyrant of fire. 25 blazing shards, and yeah, once again, if you fail, you have to redo it by paying him like 25 more. For science, he says. So we're going to encounter Fenrir right here. You guys are never letting me go, are you? So be it, Shiny. Let's see what our new king is capable of. It's up to you, child. Whether this will rises above or burns, it will be the weight for you alone to shoulder. Here's Fona. Look at that. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I mean, honestly, it's kind of funny. Because here's the thing. If you do every quest in the game, like every trade, and you know, go around getting all the items, you should have exactly 15 golden Nexa traps, right? Which, well, let's see. The third son of King Omnicron, this primordial tyrant once engulfed our world in a century of black skies and fire. According to legend, Fona could take the guise of a human being named Fenrir. So, funny enough, those 15 golden Nexa traps are actually exactly enough to capture all 6 of Omnicron's children and all 9 greater drakes. I find that a little bit fascinating. That was educational. Alright, so that's the second one down. Let's go ahead and head over to the third one. Okay, for this next place, if you remember this area in Palmaya, this like long pier thing, if you actually head directly south, it should take you to a place where you're kind of like walking on water. And this here is where the guy is, again. Arqua, the primordial tyrant of the seas, has a strong presence here. Alright. Here's your 25. He always says for science, for science. And look at that. Took you long enough, Shiny. The future king of this world must be swift. There are dangers far worse than Vados, you know. But enough of that. Let's celebrate with a nice volleyball match, kid. Okay, just skip it to the part where you're mad. Here we go. So this is Arkwa. Look at that. Nice. Man, the memories of Nexomon 1. We're looking at this shit, huh? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and use the next golden Nexa trap here. And that should work just fine. There we go. Arqua was caught. Simple enough. Let's take a look at your bio. The 5th daughter of King Omnicron. This primordial tyrant of the seas divided humanity by sinking every ship that dared traverse her domain. Legend has it that she could shapeshift into a human called Merida, with questionable volleyball skills. Wow. Alright, sent to storage, and we are moving on to the next one. Soon enough. You captured Arqua. Her short temper will serve you well. Cool. Alright, so if you go back into the hidden village area, actually, to the west part of it, and then you go up north from that area, you should get taken to this treasure chest. Keep going north, and you'll actually find the guy right here. Once again, fascinating. The primordial tyrant of life, Nera, is the one responsible for Omnicron's downfall, yes? Correct. 25 nature shards, here we go, and I'm going to give them to you. Trade successful. So this here is the 4th. We've already captured the wind, the fire, the water, and now the forest. So we still have electric and earth, actually. Okay. Or mineral, whatever. I call it earth, but you know what I mean. Here's Dina. I am proud of you, Shiny. Things went exactly as planned, except for my death. What are we supposed to do now? The future of this planet is in your hands now, Shining. Shape the brightest tomorrow for both humans and Nexomon. Now come and show me how strong our new king is. Got it. This is Nera. Look at that. Basically, this is the only one that you did not have to fight in the first Nexomon. I remember that specifically because this was the one that, once again, kind of betrayed Omnicron. So this technically is the first time we're ever fighting Nera, I guess you can say, across the whole series. Here's Nera, the treacherous daughter of King Omnicron who machinated his downfall. Nera is a primordial tyrant of life who teamed up with a human tamer millennia ago to defeat her own father. She is presumably immortal, but her whereabouts today are unknown. There we go, that's number 4. We got 2 left. You did it, Shiny, you captured Nera, which is kind of weird. What, capturing my mother? Is that what you're saying? That's weird? Yeah, kinda actually. Oh wait, let me actually talk to you. What are you doing here? So how are things, Shiny? What to do? You're destined to rule this world, you know. Might as well start out by catching as many Nexomon as you can. Gotta build an army. An army. You'll have many enemies in the future, Shiny. Be prepared. About stopping time. I cannot stop time. I manipulate living beings, see? So I can simply stop your perception of time. I might not look like it, but I am the strongest primordial tyrant out there. Think so? Okay. My work here is done. All is well. I think I'll go visit an old friend of mine. Who's that? The protagonist of the other Nexomon? Which is the old guy in here? Probably. Alright, let's go ahead and cut. Okay, for this next Omnicron child, you have to go into the Cursed Ruins. The Cursed Ruins is directly to the southeast of the Desert Outpost. Basically, use the Warp Stone to go to the Desert Outpost, head east, then south, and you'll actually be taken here. As far as where it is, I believe it's actually going to be this way. Kind of a treacherous pathway here. It's a little bit long to get to the very bottom, but you're going to the same exact location where that... Remember that thief? This is actually the wrong place, my bad. Remember where that thief went ahead and... Yeah, it's down there. Yeah. Ended up stealing Atlas, and then we ended up coming all the way down here in part of the story. That's where we have to go. We have to basically run through here, this really long path where we'll get into an encounter or two on the way, more than likely. Yep, I knew it. But you know what? It's fine. As long as they let us flee right away, and that'd be great, you know? Okay, I'm gonna break that just so I don't have to run around it and waste more steps. I don't want to get into another encounter, you know? And then directly up north here, we get taken to the place. Here you are. So this is where Grunda's buried, huh? The primordial tyrant of the desert. Big fella. I require 25. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Trade successful. There we go. Some real flashbacks. Oh, I can imagine. I can only imagine. Here he is, Mentor. It's the second time I've been through that resurrection nonsense. Shiny, as you grew in the orphanage, I have already given you all the wisdom that I could offer. But I suppose I can still lend you my strength. Let's brawl, kid, like old times. There we go, this is Grunda, look at that. Oh man. We're gonna go ahead and use, surprisingly, the golden exotrap. And that is number 5. We have only one more, and that's the electric one, actually. That's going to be in Cadium, so we're going to go there in a bit. King Omnicron's firstborn child, Grunda was a titan of unparalleled strength, whose very mood determined the fate of entire countries. His final resting place is somewhere in the desert, but even millennia later, tamers still fear to disturb him. Sounds good. Alright. Big hole in the desert? Yep, that's right. Alright, one more. Let's go ahead and cut. Alright, so in the city of Cadium, you basically have to go down to the south area to get to that. Remember this place? It's like the mansion or whatever. We're going to go in here, because this is where we will find the scientist. Right here. The spirit of that moron must be here. So you're telling me that he was Luxa, the primordial tyrant of the storm? 25, sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and give that to you. Trade successful. And here's the 6th and last one. Why is there a random brown thing there? What is that? What is that? What was that? Did you see that? There was like a random brown thing on the left side of that. I don't know. I want my shards back. It's a nightmare being stuck in another world. So the king of monsters, eh? The future of this planet will be rather interesting. You can't slack off just yet, kid. You can't ever stop growing in power. This is Lexa. I believe it's the last one we fought before Omnicron. In Nexomon. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and throw a golden exotrap at you. And there's the capture. Sweet. King Omnicron's 6th child. While being relatively young, he is the largest primordial tyrant. Luxa was a serpent that could smite humanity's greatest armies in the blink of an eye. Legends say that he disguised himself as a man named Zeta to wreak havoc from within cities. Alright, sent to storage, and that's it. So that right there is actually all 6 of OMNICRON'S children. You did a shiny capture Luxa. Can't say that it was worth the shards, but whatever. Alright. Yeah, so let me just take a look at the journal again really quick, just to show you. But that is actually it. The last quest we have is finding Vados, but that's going to be for the next episode, which is also going to be the final episode of Nexomon Extinction. So, yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. We are coming to an end. So, if you enjoyed this episode in any way, please be sure to leave a like. I'd appreciate it very much. Thank you. And as always, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a great and, of course, a fantastic day.